Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome children to your Seerah time. Today's topic is towards becoming a successful individual. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had made beautiful rules for the community of Muslims, non-Muslims, and the Jews of Medina for the collective success of all the people, at the same time giving them so much freedom too. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had brought a lifestyle package in which important characteristics were brought to light and unimportant ones moved away from a Muslim's focus. What I mean is deeper things in life, basic ethics, basic values. Creating a basic framework of individual behavior was brought by our beloved and practicing Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam worked on enjoining Muslims to observe righteousness and praiseworthy manners, good relations, honor, worship, and obedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Messenger. So today let's look into some of the virtues He used to instill in the minds and hearts of His followers. These instructions of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam were so beautiful that we can keep them as the best successful points to ponder on and put into practice as our daily habits for a promising success in dunya and akhirah. So here we go. A Sahaba asked Allah's Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which of the merits are superior in Islam? He sallallahu alaihi wasallam remarked as follows. So we are going to go through a few ahadith, that is the sayings of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, as he told them. And they reached us through his sahabas, radiyallahu anhum. Tut'imu ta'am, that you provide food, wa tuqriyu salama, and extend greetings, ala man arafta, to one whom you know, wa man lam ta'rif, or do not know. That you provide food and extend greetings to one whom you know or do not know. This means sharing our food, even if a little food or lunch will become a sadaqah, that is even a little bite matters. It can take us to Jannah. So this is a characteristic of a Jannati. It shows that a Muslim doesn't eat alone only. He or she is not worried for himself only, but he could be concerned for all living things. Even animals or birds can be fed and cared for. And all that would be a sadaqah, which can be accomplished this way. MashaAllah. A daily habit like this could make us quite opportunity seekers and consequently reward achievers too. Abdullah bin Salam radiyallahu anhu said, when the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam arrived in Medina, I went to see him and immediately recognized through his features that he would never be a liar. The first things Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said were some of these ahadith again. Ya ayyuhan nasu afshu salama. O you mankind, extend the greeting of peace among yourselves. وَأَطْعِمُوا الطَّعَامَ, provide food to the needy. وَصِلُوا الْأَرْحَامَ. Maintain the ties of kinship. وَصَلُّوا بِاللَّيْلِ وَالنَّاسُ نِيَامٌ. Observe prayer at night while people are asleep. تَدْخُلُوا الْجَنَّةَ بِالسَّلَامِ. Then you will peacefully enter the garden, paradise. I will read it again. O you mankind, extend the greeting of peace among yourselves. Provide food to the needy. Maintain the ties of kinship. Observe prayer at night while people are asleep. Then you will peacefully enter the garden, that is paradise. This is beautiful. Again, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ addresses mankind, that is people, to develop this habit of extending and spreading a highly meaningful dua to each other, that is the salam. Did you know that in Jannah, the citizens there would be greeting one another with the greeting of peace for each other? Assalamu alaikum. So if we practice it here, we would be developing a habit which we could already be used to. Again, a Muslim is also told to provide food to anyone in need, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will benefit us too in a similar way, with a reward which will be according to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's will, an enormous return. Then Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam asks us to maintain our relationships by staying connected with our relatives. This means, as a Muslim, I have to be a person who has a good control over myself, and whether I like it or not, but I try to be nice to my relatives forever. Another characteristic of a Jannati in this ahadith is that of taking care to connect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala during the night time, referring to the later part of the night or early morning before Fajr time, that is, when others might be asleep. This is a proven time to gain success and barakah during the day and generally in life of a Muslim. Oh, I hope and pray we can become strong and determined people who can always do this, inshallah. So then, with all these characteristics, we can have the citizenship of Jannah, inshallah, and enter peacefully as the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam instructs us. In another saying of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we are told, Al-Muslimu man salima al-muslimuna min lisani wa yadihi. The Muslim is the one from whose tongue and hands the Muslims are safe. Do you know that Iman has many forms or branches, and we are told to be watchful of the actions of our tongue and hands towards other Muslims. So, our speech, our tone, our choice of words, our way of conveying our message, our attitude, all becomes important. Then our expression, our body gestures, other ways involved for the same purpose is not a casual skill we are given, but an ability to benefit others and eventually be benefited ourselves too. Another saying of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam goes as, La yadkhulul jannah. He will not enter paradise. Man la ya'manu jaruhu. Whose neighbor is not secure. Bawalakahu. From his wrongful conduct. He will not enter paradise whose neighbor is not secure from his wrongful conduct. Here Prophet Muhammad ﷺ makes us thoughtful about our neighbors. For instance, making noise that disturbs people next door or downstairs or neighbors in any way is not a Muslim's characteristic again. A Muslim knows how to be aware of his neighbor's peace, so he or she will be vigilant of the noise he generates in any way. He would know the strength of his sound waves and would become an intelligent person because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, our leader, told us to be careful about it. Therefore, Iman is not just verbal, not just words. It should show in our behavior, when we greet, when we dress, when we speak to each other. And it grows every day through the decisions that we make. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us and grant us the ability to follow our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's instructions for a better me, a better you, a better us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.